revolution was taking place in Egypt, the United States came out and called on Hosni Mubarak to go. They haven't done it here. Are you disappointed?
To a certain extent, yes. We would like to see a better standing from the United States and from Obama with the Yemeni nation. And we think the real guarantee of the absence of Qaeda in Yemen is to support this revolution and bringing decent people into power. Having a better Yemen would ensure that there is no terror in Yemen, inshallah. We've already started talking to them, ensuring that any satisfactory plan to fight terror in Yemen would be respected by the new leadership of Yemen.
One of the probably understandable concerns on his part is his family. Where do you see his family fitting into this post-Saleh era? Where his sons, his nephews?
They have no immediate future after he leaves. They should live with him, because
You mean leave the country?
They should leave the power, leave the country. Leaving the country is for their own safety, because these people killed Yemenis. They cannot stay.
But at the moment you cannot guarantee security for President Saleh or his family.
Who can? If he killed your son, your brother, who would guarantee that you will not continue trying to get your right through the courts or through any other means?
There are many people who are very concerned about Islam, not just in the West, but actually within Yemen, that Islam is really emerging as a dominant force, and as a result, Yemen will become an even more conservative, more religious country.
No. Yemenis are religious enough. It's not Islam who will make people religious or not religious. We believe in God, we believe in Islam, and Islam, if you would like to be a religious person, you would be a religious person yourself. We cannot enforce you to be a religious person. This is not by Islam.
But you can enforce people not to be secular.
No. We have already announced that we respect and we like what happened in Turkey, for example. We would follow the steps of the Turkish. They work as an Islamic movement in a country which is based on not an Islamic base.
Are you saying that the future of Yemen is secular?
Freedom, no doubt. Freedom.
Secular?
Maybe, if somebody wants to be like this, we don't mind. But freedom. You will be free to do what you want, of course, within the constitution and within the laws.
And will those laws be secular or Islamic?
Islam is not against freedom. It is. A lot of people doesn't understand Islam. Islam is not against freedom at all.
President Saleh says that if he goes, Yemen will plunge into chaos, that Al-Qaeda will take over, that there will be fighting. And it is a very real threat, and very clearly Washington is concerned about it.
The real threat of chaos of Yemen is that Ali Abdullah Saleh remains. Do you think that we are not living in chaos since 10 years? Yemen is living in chaos. Wars, tens of thousands of people have been killed, very bad economical situation, very high rate of poverty, one of the biggest rates of unemployment in the world, one of the most corrupted countries in the world, one of the most not supporting freedom of journalists and media in the world. This is chaos. What can be? Nothing is worse than us except maybe Somalia, and I guarantee you Yemen will not be Somalia. And what happened until now is ensuring to everybody that Yemen is not Somalia, is not Iraq, is not Lebanon. Yemen is Yemen. People can control themselves. They can put their weapons in their houses and go peacefully. And even though today we have 3/4 of the army with us, and we are continuing to get the support of the rest, inshallah, you will see Ali Saleh very soon alone, and he has no other choice except to leave. Now he can leave with some dignity. If his leave would be postponed for a while, I don't think that he will find this dignity anymore.
Do you see yourself as a future president of Yemen?
I have already announced that I believe that the new president should be from the southern areas of Yemen. I would support to see the new president comes to power in Yemen should be from one of the governorates in the south.
Why?
Because the unity is more important than ourselves.